Yat Eshkirosh Nedi Koro Russell Begaye-Nez Navajo Nation President with Jonathan Nez Vice President Koron Ehetsito Enahonilzen no let Benige E Koron Ehetsito let a call Atsehigi Eya the presidential election ban alte Katle White House that no Datligi do Aden Hayat Kit on Ado let Ginat Ani do Letligi a call Hela do let La Quintina E Koroban Sahakan Sako. At separate Tlasi a Bernie Sanders scheme on the Democratic side to go a Apehatzi go talking about nation to nation, government to government relationship a what I ban cancel no add on that treaty I'm going to honor the treaties that's been signed between Indian nations like Navajo and the US government add on the government to government relationship trust responsibility and then also we met with Hillary Clinton for about 40 minutes. We talked to her and water rights we talked about it, and we also asked for a cabinet level position for Native Americans. At the cabinet that person can talk directly to the US president on the needs of Navajo and other tribes. That cabinet level position, that person can also coordinate all of the federal agencies like USDA, Department of Energy, US Treasury, and Homeland Security, and all the others, Department of Interior, coordinate all of that to make sure that they are servicing all Indian tribes, including Navajo Nation. Directly to the president, and then also directly coordinating all funding activities, support activities across all federal agencies. We make that request to her. She really wants to check into the water rights because on Arizona, Navajo Nation, we have zero water rights, even though beyond in lean to ben kohot nitan hidit no e koron chahat sihigi binina 80 ehadol nito jo abanahadot into togi ani ni chahodot nito chul ino lehti ni go e kodo which ehetzi ako so on the Republican side go ato sabich ehetzi ta ako e kishi ajo trai ego deje ako khile ayese adibit sin slijoli do Navajo Nation has age ni kadesh khotot ani ke desin aton ni hida on the Democratic side both the candidate Senator Bernie Sanders and Secretary Hillary Clinton, both of them spoke to us, so we really appreciate these two candidates, a presidential candidate making time to address the needs of Navajos and the issues that that relates to us as nations, and both of them we can keep that nation to nation relationship, trust responsibility, honor the treaty. So oh
yeah, Jonathan Nez on Hisna. Last week in Washington and Sayado Ade Kagish Kliji dan Linigi Laje Tilestate and Linigi Atlatas Lin Arashiro Trahasti fiscal year 2018 Tribal Interior Budget Council Agi Besonat Dejedo Dicon fiscal year 2018 just 2 years ahead budget date in Washington just so cabinet Liaro could Nhanda Nashigi our Navajo Nation Division Directors dan Linigi Edo here Dabidi Nido Les and Junagonal Source had that they lied on Shade Source in Washington the AD got a peso de any kid the snow Nahas in Washington Ako Interior Department of Interior BIA Aja Nkhandal Nashigi peso lab di babajado at least the no jo ako bistogi sa asago natural resources the ben beshna paseda tobe naskuda do nile earthen dams that egi jost and that was niltadi no a best about the any kid aro public safety jado justice in hits law dan linigin yan le hikita des igi don khada yanigi jo edo best about the any kid but salaries igi do hit ada de bakuda was niltadi no jo e hota naskodelia nalsos aron khalchinje the Australia education, the scholarship, Ninigi Besoj in that aya. Nichalchin lay hot that the Australia is a beso dot but and don't necessarily benache the Austrat all left no, at the those needs that no. Jo a got in arts hospital Codelia. Our human services, the a codo art a bandit, inigido a jo. Human services like in AAA that Hagido social services that Hagi Edo pesos about the any kid. Arosh lakone a teen, John Sasheni his bed hasn't a teen about how ito road maintenance gi a peso do lan hitch and that at and lay Washington that Edo a lado left the no a got Arnold hospital delia a got lay potholes that Egido stripe the lay shot that Grisha Tipa Hope paint that Nagi Edo Jost and the dog study no a got a beso de any kid so a got a 2018 budget on Hinat Ani Ajid and Linigi Bich Codelia do Aron Hikai Jegi ya BIA Navajo Region Director Sharon Pinto do Office of the President, Vice President, Chief of Staff, and Linigi Arbin Mitchell, Aro Councilman Beshmas, Anki Alan Begaye, Edo, Nikai J. Edo, here, Dabdi, Nido, Lechon, Njunago Naltsos, Hadiliado, Washington, Biche Codelia, so Eshido, Nha, Batso da Zendo, Leshik, Thini, Kota in Altos, Biche Codelia, do here, Janella.
Oh, Ako, Hotela, Ako, Kodo, and Chedit, Atligia. The economic development will yehigi hit egole na nishadanol chkatligi hit ala eyadi na lieba hawan that ehigi do be the inishigi office complex to that ehigi how do we jumpstart Navajo Nation economy? I call it you have to address water lines, you have to address electric lines, you have to address highways so that ehigi in order to really do your economy. We signed a bill, $180 million to improve the water system. Not only to individual homes, but to businesses. We needed bigger lines, we needed better and bigger pumps that and these water tanks that in order for us to really get into creating new businesses, you got to have water going to these businesses. So we signed that $180 million water project, the most that we've ever spent as a nation. Electric line, every business, they have to have electricity. Whatever it is that they do, they have to have these shigi. So we're looking at spending about $150 million to do electric lines, power line extension, upgrading the transfer stations. So any business that is starting up, they will have electric power. We can fix our power system, electric power system. So the next one, you gotta have roads. You gotta, in order to go and buy these products, you have to drive over there without getting stuck in the road. We gonna be starting up some gravel pits to begin with. Out on the paving, we're going to take that direct funding, all of it, from federal highways. And so we're looking at spending about $500 million to address the road system throughout Navajo Nation. So our economy is going to improve. We can build our economy up. So infrastructure we have to do. So it's really important that we do that. We're going to start designating empowerment zones. Empowerment zones, we have 13 enterprises like NAPI, NXA, NTUA, oil and gas, and all of these 13 enterprises, gaming. We want to bring the resources, all the resources of the 13 enterprises together and go into the empowerment zone and build manufacturing plants and start up businesses and we're going to give them tax breaks. We're going to do pre-clearances so they don't have to spend money on clearances. And so we're going to attract businesses to come into these empowerment zones. So that's just the beginning. And of course, we're still working on starting up a Navajo Bank. We got to have a Navajo Bank because the business startup, they have to have loans to get their businesses going. Because they have nothing to leverage on the nation. So, so we're still pursuing that. But that's really critical. That's going to be the engine that's going to drive the Navajo Nation economy.
Oh, thank you, President. Well, it's that time of season for spring, and a lot of people are out there picking up trash, and we had an opportunity this past Saturday to help this one young lady out who is affiliated with Guardians of the Earth, and she went out to pick up trash out in the tribal park here all the way down to the intersection, and a lot of the office of the President, Vice President staff came out to help. And so we want to say thank you to those folks. And I know there's going to be a lot of trash pickup out there throughout all the communities. Let's continue to take care of Mother Earth. Take care of yourself. I know that there's a concern for hantavirus. Always wear the breathers, to cover your mouth, wear gloves, and take care of one another out there in this time of spring cleaning. So we're going to always reiterate that throughout this spring season. Farming is here as well. I know a lot of people are out there doing their plots. We want to challenge our Navajo relatives out there, our Navajo folks, to try to plant a garden, even for your family, a little plot in your area there. I know 1 acre hadas so yeah, Asian community gardens hadas less. I know it takes some work, but hey, some of us grew up by agriculture, and we want to be more healthy, and no better way to be healthy than to eat something that's grown from the earth. So it's this time of season. We want to challenge our Navajo friends and relatives out there to plant a garden this season. So we want to say thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Shanala.
Ako kasila nale aro kodo bayi tiro ba huint inigin le galap na ne joshide e khoen kidene aset labich in la huitna di wano de hibik etadetle ako our street on da kai aron da akonda betahani toko. They just lay down and they lay out on the street against buildings ado tat kidal to ado tan hits dan ne got eshkerosh ne ako kait ale bandit in Gallup at sehigi e yak Gallup has ange e kwege le alcohol khanda hanigi. Let's lower that and let's close some of the packaged liquor stores. Let's close down some of the bars. Adi no koya asigadan shkeshi yo peso yete ebinina to tata no aron da kodo di git abach and how igi bahas ado ni ako detox center eba Navajo Nation 1.2 million APH nitlo city of Gallup ni don hika ojeta bidi no chahadits akoye o yo nas tingo jo life peso ajo hinte. We send millions of dollars to the city of Gallup. We want that tax dollar to be used by the city of Gallup to to have a good quality detox center for people that are having problems and struggling with alcohol. And they only provide $100,000. Then he 1.2 million. No. So, but there's a new program that just started. Rehoboth Regional Hospital. They open up some beds for long-term care. 90 days. So if they have issues with alcohol, detox 48 hours. Out on the bay ilni. 90 days. We really like that. So we're going to support the program that the hospital is putting together. Professional service. Because it's more effective if you have a week, maybe a month, 3 months, 90 days. We're going to support what the hospital is doing, providing professional service. And the county, the state that we really want to help our Navajos that have problems with alcohol in the border town like Gallup.
On behalf of the Office of the President and Vice President, we wish you a great week, a blessed week, and we thank you for the opportunity for us to be in your household or in your vehicle, listening to the report that we have for the previous week. So God bless, and God bless each and every one of you. Yeah.
The radio better hard to get eyes by and then through the internet also. So really appreciate the opportunity to speak to you. Adon da yat eko isha hitna te yo nepe ado kehdat ehigi hojondat ehigi nikhachini yo te not no betana nani beta jeta yat eko chiyata yot auge ya nasko betzil go nasko I kha isha eben nacheta bedan hitzil do eben nachet chonna hada kinil ingo yat ehisha ko hehen kidi ino leto digin gan hita halon let athan so zinago len kinan de shida ingo do da otkha Later I'll go down. Hot hour hinge a hit, see the letter call here, he didn't need a letter. Here now, skate off to the net.